Peace to the gods of the earth. Peace to the nobles. I greet you in noble fashion. Islam. To the Elohims and not to the Elohims. No, I did not get a number registered to me. They did not give me a number. No, because all of the numbers are mine. So they cannot give me something they don't have or don't own. Or they can only be in possession of numbers. That science I brought to the world. So no, they did not give me a number. But that does not make me not an athlete just because I'm not a registered jersey wearer of entertainment organizations that they own and operate. They are the owners of those players, slaves, whatever. No, I did not get a number because I have all numbers. But anyway, I greet you in noble fashion once again. Remember, the truth cannot be invented. It can only be observed and reported. That's why you're looking at me in all white today, unscathed. I'm a new creature of the truth. Everything I do and say, head to toe, can pass a polygraph. Ain't a smirch to besmirch any of the dirt that I've done. I'm a new creature now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, the crown is heavy, but it's going to stay with me. I'm going to hold it down. Heavy is the crown, but I'm going to hold it down. A brand new creature, politically, sophisticated, spiritually, mature, physically, greatest shape of my life. As I told you, I'm an athlete, but I know I did not get registered with none of their jersey numbers on their rosters that they can insure. Philosophically, I'm a new creature, been made. Mentally, I'm a new creature because I have gnosis of self, which is the greatest gnosis to have. Like I told you, the truth cannot be invented, reinvented, finessed, or embellished, or they are really trying to. But they can only do that to a non-true creature who will accept that and acquiesce to that contract he don't hold with the state of his mind, the workshop of mortal man. He holding contracts with the state of this occupation on his land. I go around, I wasn't trying to do that, but yeah. A new creature mentally, because I have no sense of self. A new creature spiritually. A new creature philosophically. A new creature physically. Every 7 minutes, I become a new. You get it? So, with that warm introduction, yes. It's another day, another moon's day in all white. I greet you in noble fashion. Because it is the pure color. It's hard for some of these mortal beings to keep white. That lady say, well, Professor Commemorating Murphy was dressed up in the wig and the dress. He said, young lady, can you wear white? Because most of y'all can't. But that's the difference between a wife, which I hold great esteem for the title, not the imposters that's becoming that for their own egregious agenda. I had one, but she wasn't a wife. But I had revered the title, although she was turned out to be a bitch, and that's what you are. You either a wife or a bitch. Ain't nothing in between. God made everything else from woman. It's a societal construct. Female, that's gender. There's a law, but that's a societal construct in the way to explain the master's material, because they, like I said, they can embellish, but you can't do nothing but report or not even retell or reshape. Report or observe the truth. What they try to do is to put it in letters. The letters came down from Moses in concrete because that's how hard those people's head were. Before that, we was reading flames. We was speaking telepathically. But anyway, yeah, so Shakai, you're not going to mess with no bitches. Only mess with, you'll observe females for what that is. But you're not gonna mess with no bitches. Most of these females are bitches, my son. You're gonna know the total difference and understand how to move. I ain't saying you ain't gonna do what you gotta do, because I had to run my damn self when I was my damn self. Now I am self. But don't mess with the bitches. You can't make a wife out of nothing. You can't invent the truth. It is what it is, or it ain't what it ain't. You know, and you'll be indoctrinated to receive the lie as the truth. To be so high and mighty on these titles, and none of them are more noble than you. A wife is a great thing if you can get one. You have to recognize one. And I'm trying to tell you right now, don't mess with most of these bitches. They go imposter, fake you out, Kobe head fake on you, and you're going to be jumping. And when you land, it's a foul and one, and they go your life savings. So let's not do that. You understand? You keep them chasing you, magnetized to you. For not only are you the prize, but if they should win you as the prize, then they can become your trophy. And all the glory goes to God. But anyway, yeah, it's a brand new day, moonsday. And we are in celebration for a new leaf, a new lease on life, a new turnover, new beginnings on the strong ends, beginning of the strong. I don't work by weeks. It's the strong. It's the beginning of the strong on the moon's day. So this is the time to come out and be redeemed. Not a smirch, not a piece of dust, of dirt on me, head to toe. A clean slate, that's what we're going for. Excuse me, that's what we are embarking upon, endeavoring on. Clean slate. Physically, spiritually, mentally, philosophically. And I think I mentioned all the leads pretty well. I'm running lights out here, but hey, some of these lights is just suggestions. I am the law. So, like I said, it ain't a crime unless you get caught. And then it's only illegal, not unlawful. And illegal only means undoing of God's law. Man, I'm God. How you gonna make me undo my law? That's exactly what we are caught in the gist of. People who are not conscious that they are God, that they have to be made to undo their own law upon themselves. But anyway, son, this message is for you. Shaddai, this message is for you. I did not give birth to no bitches. Alright, I may have procreated with a bitch, but we made a beautiful young woman who will be a wife and a mother. You understand? You are the lawgiver. You are the Elohim, not the Elohim. But not no bitch. You will concern yourself with all matters according to that aspect of your ability to mimic God and give life and bring it forth and nurture it and support your husband. And this is what I teach you with self-control, patience, and peace. Most importantly, self-control. Do not allow your mouth to say something that's incongruent with your thoughts. Or not even your thoughts, but what the truth is. Or what you really want. See, a bitch wants mystery. But their mouth gonna say they want the truth. You give them the truth, you become a plan B. I ain't nobody's plan B. If I ain't in demand and I'm not the man, your man, well, I'm not in the plan. You can take that. Yeah, you need to walk around with them plan B pills. But I ain't nobody's plan B, contingency plan, or none of that. Because they would say they want the truth when in fact, they truly infatuated with the mystery. So if you want to ride around in a group, an entourage of hoes and bitches, that's what you have to give them, mystery, which is less. You say less, that's what they say less. But that's for those who want to romp around and waste good years of their life with bitches. You come to find out that is not what you were put here to do, and it's a big waste of energy, time, and space, and mentality here on this earth. So you need to surround yourself with God, because God delivers the wife. You do not, because you cannot invent the truth. You can only observe it should you be in gnosis of the truth about yourself to know how it correlates to you. You know, in one of the Hermetic laws, polar opposites attract, like minds repel. You can only observe it and then report on it. So you will observe it if you're close to God, because God will bless you with it, because it's a blessing from God. A wife is not even as a state or a social construct. A wife is given to you from God. You are the wife of God. You are the bridegroom of God. And she is your wife. And the child is married and in seeking of attention, nurturing, support, sustenance from the wife or the mother. So you don't want no bitches, so you don't need to be this mysterious, whatever, because they not finna tell you what they want, what they actually think. They are wired differently. Mad wiring. So most of them are not gonna be worth your time and effort. They're gonna look like what they look like now. And that's the curse put on you. These two lion eyes. You're going to look at them, but that's why I'm telling you wear this white and put that hood on so they can't even get a good look at you. And whatever is on their mind of mystery, you don't have to fill in no blanks. They know you pure over here. You full of standards. You full of not only standards, but you got principles. And not only principles, you live out of a moralistic love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And they see that in the white. And if they can't get to you by how you look, and you're a bad little dude, you know, you look just like your poppy, your old man. So that's going to weigh on them heavy, but not really, because, man, ain't a game. So I ain't giving you game. I'm giving you, what is the risk and reward of the consequences that you are in, because life is not a game. It is actually an event that takes place, and a blessing. Yeah, it is not a game. Life is not a game, Shaddai. It's a test with consequences. You either pass or you fail. There's no winners or losers. And I know how they got you thinking in the secular world you could bind your L's up and fashion them into a W. But who wants to win this world if you see what this world is? And you still want to win it. You're not passing the test. You might win in this world, in this game, but you would not pass the test, you know? So like your boy said, from the Palisades, Pacific Palisades to Palestine, man, there's love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Let his will be done. And as you can see and report the truth, it is. Reinvent the truth or invent the truth. And that's where we are stuck in some of the most precarious times of this kind of man being out here walking, because he knows his time is up. His philosophy's over. His mentality that he has produced is coming back to bite him in the ass. His physicality is almost up because it's a zero birth rate. His spirituality has never been one that's coincided with the melanated actual natives of the people of the land, the people and folks who emerged out of the land. What other leaves are there that he may have invented? He didn't invent nothing, actually. He reinvented and retold, reshaped, and embellished form of the truth. It's a curious mixture of lies and the truth that they got a lot of us living, shitting, eating, and breathing on out here. And don't know no better until you come across me and I greet you in a noble fashion and I keep it moving. Because I know the mystery is going to be way smoother than the reputation of the head story of what you see before you. And you're going to get a good whiff of that aroma even if you don't want to. I mean, I can't help it. The room temperature changes when I enter it. And should you so happen to get a nugget of what is esoteric to most, but plain and not even hidden in plain sight to me and my cohorts, then consider yourself blessed. Because it is a blessing. My time is extremely valuable, and my presence in your life is contingent upon you being present with the Lord, with God, Allah, the Most High. And if that don't happen with it, then you get it. That's what it do. You're not down with me, and you're not going to get a kind word. You're not going to get any expression of what may be esoteric or well-known. But if you do, you should grow upon it and glow upon it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's meant for. I'm not speaking just to hear myself talk. And if I should so happen to bless you with a noble greeting, you should probably impart one in kind and pass it back to me. And we could just continue to move in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice off of that. But if not, know that you've been marked. And I rule my frame, no one else. Today my frame is all white on this moonsday. I encourage you to have a brand new start. Wipe the slate clean. And stop listening to those who try to recreate or reinvent the truth. Because it ain't. It's a lie. L-I-E. Get out of belief. Get to know yourself. You will come to find out. Once you know yourself, seeing anyone else's intentions, motivations, or the enemy is plain to see. It's very, very commonly interpreted and love y'all. Shaddai, you're the greatest joy of my life.